Greetings everyone, my name is Etterville, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. During the last part, I covered several very submitted levels, so in this part I'll be covering several levels from the most popular queue, starting out with this one. Marsh Mayhem by Bass the Master Robot, with 109 plays and a score of 32. As always, if you want one of the levels to be featured in a future part, please leave both the level name and level ID either in the comment section below or direct message me on Twitter. Also, as always, the full disclaimer this entire LP series is linked in the description below. Also in the description are the timestamps for all the levels that cover these parts, so if you want to check if your level was covered in a future part, expand the description. So we have the Proto Buster as well as Thunder Beam. Well, this stage definitely fulfills the water portion of the marsh. Should I go for that E-Tank? It seems a bit risky. Sure, why not? Let's do it. It definitely wasn't as bad as what I expected initially. Good checkpoint placement. The stage is relatively on the easy side for sure. And the Shadow Man platform introduction was pretty good. And that's a nice combination of totem pull-ins on top of the Shadow Man platforms. Okay, now it's a little bit more dangerous because we have to jump continuously on this one. And make sure not to fall in the pit like I did there. So the stage is certainly getting a lot harder now. And I accidentally walked off the cliff there. My bad. That's what I was intending to do over there. Oh goody, I can one-shot the petite snakies by deflecting their shots back at them. I want to deal with a wall blaster first. Like such. Outside that one segment with the Shadow Man platform and totem pull-in combination, this stage was relatively easy. And short too. I mean, might as well just deflect his projectiles back at him. Well, I have nothing more to say other than the fact that the checkpoints were decently placed, and I did like the usage of the Shadow Man platforms even though they weren't used that much because the stage was kind of short. I'll still give it a thumbs up though, short but sweet. Second up is Oil Skate 2 Proto by Paxman with 83 plays and a score of 23. So an Oil Rider stage, I suppose. Yep. But we're playing as ProtoMan as well. Spikes, wonderful. And down we go. No enemies so far. Okay, better than what I expected to happen. I would like a checkpoint nearby though, so I don't end up having to repeat this level, even though it's right on the short side. So now we dodge and weave between these killer bullets, and there's the new level. A bit hair-raising near the center, but it wasn't that bad. Green force beams. And down we go again. You know, that would be a good place for a checkpoint. Well, this works too. Another short but sweet level, but you need to know how to do the oil slider jumping in order to survive this level. At least we didn't need to use the double jumping properties of the oil slider. Nothing more to say about this stage. I just wish there was a way to skip the victory song and immediately end the stage after completing it by defeating the boss or collecting an energy element. That'd be nice. Third up is Shied Jump Your Weapon by Davud with 66 plays and a score of 23. I guess they meant to say Shield Jump. Okay, we start out with nothing then, so the only way of attacking enemies is by deflecting your projectiles back at them. I was half expecting a viewer to submit a level like this earlier though. Just jumping and shielding basically, that's the name of the stage. And that one slide jump over there around halfway following the checkpoint, the first one, that felt a bit too precise. Strange enough, we do not have his weakness, but I guess we can just deflect his bombs back at him. I mean, as long as I'm jumping and the bomb doesn't hit the floor before deflecting it, I should be fine. So that was the end of Shield Up. A pretty neat ProtoMan Proto Sheild stage. I'd like to play a harder version of this level in the future though. The checkpoint placement was nice, and the gimmick usage was nice as well. So great work, Davud. Currently my favorite level to part. Fourth up is ProtoMan uses only his shield by A1W0S or OS, with 31 plays and a score of 8. So I guess a level with a similar concept. Yeah, definitely. I wonder why we have several levels with the same concept at the same time on the most popular queue. I wonder if there was a challenge or something on the forums. Or perhaps it's a situation of follow the leader. And somehow I managed to do that damageless. And I already know I can deflect Iceman's projectiles back at him, back when I was playing using the Shine. And I mean, there's almost no way to die in this boss fight, especially considering there's a full life fill on the left side of the room. We really don't need that, actually. This stage isn't that difficult anyway. But honestly, I like the previous version of the ProtoMan Shield challenges more than this one. This was rather bland because all the challenges took place on flat ground. Okay, I won't cover this stage because it says to use the Mega Man 9 to Mega Man 10 mod for Mega Man Maker. Because if I don't use it, the stage design will probably look very inaccurate, and the music will be different, and it won't be the intended experience that Base X is looking for. So my apologies, I'll be skipping over this one. In the future I may cover this once I apply that mod. I had never really heard of it before until now, or until a few days ago, so I'll have to experiment off screen. Fifth up is Mission Z by Redon, with 128 plays and a score of 44. So we're back to playing as Mega Man. Gosh, some of those spike jumps are a bit scary though. Time to switch over to playing as ProtoMan, I suppose. Yeah, I knew there would be a secret over here. Now I'm sure I can defeat the final boss of this stage, unless it has a lot of spikes or bottomless pits. Well, those two previous rooms were trivialized with the usage of the drill bomb. I guess in Mission Z we start out in a forest and climb our way upwards into this wily airship or something. And for this third part of the mission we play as base. Okay then. No access to double jumping, unfortunately. No secrets to the right. Oh, wait a minute, there's probably a secret to the left. My bad. Never mind, that's actually the intended route. So there was a key door off screen there, and now we're jumping out of this fortress. Well, okay then, I didn't expect to just jump out of the entire air fortress. Now I have a choice between 3 characters to face the boss with. Let's play as ProtoMan. Why not? What's his weakness though? Not that. I guess it's Power Stone? Nope. I guess it's NATO then. Yeah, it's NATO. So that was the end of Mission Z. I guess it was a combination of a forest/airship level. At each checkpoint, we could switch over to another character, like starting out as Mega Man, then as ProtoMan, then as Base, and then at the final encounter against Skullman, we can switch over to another character. So neat little level. 6th up is Thunder Tower by Plkaczor? Plkaczor something? I'll call you Kaczor, my apologies. With 129 plays and a score of 42. We do take double damage here, but we do have infinite charge shots, so it does balance out. Free tank over here, but oh, ice physics. Only have access to the Alpha Strike, or Proto Strike I mean. I'm not sure if I like the background and foreground combination. Generous checkpoint placement over there. Definitely feels like a fortress level because this level assumes that you already know how the gyro platforms and the Sparkman platforms work. That mini-boss stood no chance with the Proto Strike enabled. I mean, there's no reason to use a Crash Bomb because the Proto Strike has infinite energy and it goes out faster. And now we have the time slow as well. Interesting. Well, I can see why. Not a good checkpoint placement. The only areas where I need to use the crash bomb are of course these weapon blocks. Oh goody, magnets. Well, that wasn't too bad. I'll give it that. I don't need that M-Tank. We can either go up or down. I guess up goes to that M-Tank, so let's take a look. Nah, let's finish this stage. Never mind, I need to go up because I can't reach the stage exit from here. Unless I gain access to a platform, double jumping, or star crash. Okay, we gain access to a full refill of crash bomb then. In fact, we'll have infinite over here for this boss fight. So his weakness is crash bomb. Combined with the time slow, the crash bomb just murders Charge Man. This was a bit more difficult fortress level, especially in comparison to the previous levels in this part, but it wasn't that bad. Although it was kind of a blast stage for me in terms of being a fortress level, or a tower stage. Seventh up is Mega Man Maker Beta Tutorial by Sans11, with 46 plays and a score of 15. Normally I wouldn't cover this level unless it was a viewer-submitted level, but because it's on the most popular queue, I might as well cover it. A mostly white background and foreground. And white spikes. Now sliding under here. Now some enemies. Specifically a Matul and Metar. And Yoku block gimmicks. In a rather easy configuration. A checkpoint, a key, and associated key door. I guess this is going over all of the unique features and gimmicks that this engine currently has in version 1.3 or 1.2. And now the boss door where you fight the boss. In this case, Cutman by default. So I guess that's that. I have nothing more to say about this stage. Like I mentioned, I think this was designed to be a tutorial for the basic feature set, although it looks rather plain like a blank canvas. 8 up is Time Tower by Renxarafy, with 56 plays and a score of 14. Playing as ProtoMan again, it seems that in a lot of these stages we're playing as ProtoMan. Well, I don't mind it too much. I mean, for the majority of this LP series, I was playing as Mega Man. So might as well give ProtoMan and Bay some time to shine. And any other future potential characters, now that the floodgates have been opened. I can't wait to see the characters from Mega Man 1 powered up, each with their own different physics. Really nothing more to say about the stage other than the fact that I'm climbing up this tower that has Time Man's foreground and background aesthetics. And once again we fight a boss with infinite weapon energy, but at least here we have a lot of gyres trying to attack us, as well as there being a lot of Shadow platforms. But this is certainly harder because of how spammy the room can be filled with all of these gyres though. Let's try fighting Time Man with his weakness. It seems to be Hyper Bomb. I mean, you can just spam it if you're right in front of him, and you have infinite Hyper Bomb energy, so might as well spam it. But overall it was kind of a mess stage to me. Rather forgettable. Ninth up is Skullman's Bad Base by Duck Invasion 1, with 39 plays and a score of 13. Another short stage, but this time we play as Mega Man. So I guess it's gonna be a shorter Skullman stage. Good checkpoint placement. Another decently placed checkpoint. Now we're entering Skullman's base, I suppose. With no enemies here to guard it for some reason. Well, okay then. I guess we need to guide back this rolling drill to the left in order to reach Skullman or something. That's a glitch. The rolling drill should just have destroyed that wall cannon or wall blaster. Must be missing something. Unless I can hit him with the rolling cutter. Oh, never mind. I just need to collect the energy element that way. I didn't know the rolling drill wouldn't just delete the energy element itself. This was a short level, but honestly it was kinda bland below average. It's very forgettable. So 10th and final level to part is Touhou 20x9 Perfect Freeze Satisfaction by Nico-Nirva with 99 plays and a score of 34. No boss fight, but we're playing using the perfect freeze, of course. Too bad we're not playing as Cerno. And we go through the stage starting from right to left. Interesting. Too bad we don't have any frozen frogs or frozen toads. So a whole bunch of situations where the perfect freeze shines. Specifically, spam it across a lot of enemies who are weak. And how fitting is it that the musical track for the stage is the Fortress theme from Dr. Wily's Castle of Mega Man 5, specifically the Cernosis remix that's present in this game. It seems that several of these enemy rooms are skippable though. And also how fitting that the toads are guarding the ending of the stage. Even though it's rather forgettable, I'll still give it a thumbs up because of how cathartic it is. So overall, out of the 10 levels I played in this part, my favorite level would definitely be ProtoMan uses only his shield, for being a pretty neat proto-shield oriented stage where you need to deflect back the projectiles at enemies because that's your only means for offense. All the other stages don't really fulfill my base requirements or are rather forgettable. Basically, they aren't up to par in my eyes. So in the next part, I'll be covering several levels that are viewer submitted. Well then, thanks for watching and have a nice day. Toodles!